I keep seeing articles all about how Gen Z is at a disadvantage and how, there's no jobs. And, I posted a couple of videos myself talking about how this job market is by far the worst. But you have to believe that Gen Z is very resilient, and we're seeing it in their behavior. So Gen Z saw an entire generation of people, millennials, go into debt to fund their educations, and they've seen how that plays out. Although some of them have accrued wealth, a lot of them have been saddled by debt that has hung over them. And that debt has stopped them from actually pursuing certain milestones that define adulthood, such as buying a home, starting a family. They've postponed that because they have this massive debt that is unpayable. So you're seeing Gen Z being a little bit more crafty about how they approach education and student debt. If you take a look at the data over time, Gen Z is opting out of college and going into trades directly and making money. And according to payroll and benefits platform Gusto, there's about 2 million fewer students in a traditional four-year university now than in 2011. You're also seeing all these changes manifest in how they save for retirement. For example, a 2024 study by Transamerica Center for Retirement Studies found that the median age for Gen Z to start saving for retirement was 20 years old compared to age 35 for baby boomers. And the data becomes more and more fascinating when you dive deeper into it, because according to Talker Research, 21% of Generation Z sets aside between 1 and 10% of their income each month, while 25% save 11 to 20%. Additionally, 12% of Gen Zers manage to save around 21 to 30% of their monthly earnings, and 5% save their entire paycheck. Obviously, for them to do that, they probably live at home, don't pay rent, don't pay mortgage. But there's a lot of people within Gen X that did that and millennials that did that, and they never saved any. Their savings rate actually outpaces how much the other generation saves, including boomers, Gen X, and millennials. So good for them. In light of how early they are into their careers, we're not seeing them buy houses though, and the share of Gen Z buyers and sellers aged 18 to 24 just made up of just 3% of buyers and 2% of sellers, according to the most recent NAR Home Buyers and Sellers Generational Trends report. Let me know if you find this data interesting.